Hey guys, it's Core Ross and welcome to 6 News. So today we're having a bit of a fun episode looking at some of the censorship in the Rainbow Six Siege version for China. Now, of course, this was a big controversy at the time because it almost made our version of the game a little bit censored. It was thankfully going to be limited, but they did stop it. It was going to be only on the maps, and I think it was the kill feed. And there was also going to be a separate version for China that would have reduced the cosmetics even further, and we're getting to actually see that now. So some of this stuff is starting to leak out onto Chinese social media, as there is a version of Rainbow Six Siege in China being tested right now, and it's hilarious and horrifying at the same time. So there'll be links to Reddit posts for these images, but the original source is also the social media in China, and I'm guessing more will appear as time goes on, because of course it's getting tested right now and information is slowly leaking out. I would love to actually play this version. I would so freaking love to boot this up and actually have a go with it. I think it would just be mind-blowing to see the differences in cosmetics. So let's first of all take a look at our sneaky Brazilian here. So what I've done is I've actually compared the leaked one from the China build to the one, of course, that we know. And you can see obviously the difference here. Of course, the face paint is entirely gone. I thought maybe they would have just gone with a different kind of visual for the face paint, but as you can see, they've taken it off completely. We've also lost the skull from the hat. We've lost the skull from the pouch as well. So yeah, big change overall. Well, I guess minor changes, but it makes a huge change to the character when you see her side by side, and especially the face. Like that face without the face paint looks so different, even though of course it's just the same character model. But that is our different version of Cav. So let me know what you think of this kind of alternate reality version of her, and would you actually be scared to come up against her in a game if she was doing her sneakiness? Now let's move on to icons. So this is the actual versions being used in the China one as well. Now you might be surprised to hear that none of these were actually made for the China build of the game. They actually get made for the entire world, and what they're used for is anything that might be marketed, I believe, anything that could be seen as being marketed towards kids, so plushies, chibis, stuff like that. And these alternate versions are actually used, so not made for the China market. Of course they'll get used for it because they don't have that kind of skull aspects that we see, but they're actually used in marketing, and you'll see them pop up every so often in actual marketing for Rainbow Six Siege all over the world. So this is a great example here of the chibis being advertised, and you can see for a few of them they're actually using the alternate icons. You can actually see the Twitched one's different and the Ela one. Now you can also find these when looking at official licensed merchandise as well. So for some reason, I don't know why, but the Fanfic Gaming pin for Ela, this is official merchandise, actually uses the alternate version, which I believe is extremely unique. Like, you can't get this anywhere else. It's only available from Fanfic Gaming as this pin. I don't know why, but it makes it a very unique pin. There's actually a link in the description below if you want to pick it up. But that's not the only official merchandise where you can find alternate icons. So for the Koyu store, they sell their pins on this background here, and you can see there is the Blackbeard alternate icon being used. We also see the alternate Twitch icon, Smoke icon, Cav icon, Ela icon, and of course Blackbeard's icon down there too. And it's kind of interesting to see these different icons getting used in different media, because like I say, they get made alongside the original ones at the same time. And it is interesting to actually discover them in the wild sometimes. It's kind of weird because of course they look kind of right, but also completely wrong at the same time. So it's quite curious to discover them. But yeah, I thought I'd show you how kind of the Chinese version of Rainbow Six Siege is going. I've got no idea if they have a planned date for actually releasing it, when we might see people actually recording gameplay and stuff like that. Obviously right now it's being tested with probably NDAs and everything like that, and probably quite a small kind of user base as well. So there's not much coming out. And from that Cav pic, we can see there's watermarks all over it. So whoever leaks this might actually get found out because of those numbers. So yeah, we probably won't see much in the way of gameplay from this game until it actually goes live at some point in the future. But I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what it looks like, and I really hope for some crazy reason we're able to download it in some way and actually try it out, because I would think it would be amazing to see how different it looks, and if it plays different as well. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Of course, let me know in the comments below what you think of these different versions of icons and different versions of operators, and just let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll catch you next time.